Hey guys, welcome to IBKid. Today we have an exciting new product from Apple, the Apple Watch SE second generation. Now the main purpose of this video is to tell you the compelling reason why I think the Apple Watch SE second generation is the one to get. And I know that there's many of you who already have older series. You might be already having the Series 7, the Series 6, the Series 5, and maybe for you guys, you already made up in your mind that you're gonna get the Series 8 or the Ultra, the best one. And that's fine. Maybe if you have the Series 7, you might not even get the Series 8, but still, some of you guys already know what you want, so that's fine. But this is for mostly people who are new in this space, who are getting the new watch. They've always been curious, they've always been intrigued, or maybe they're brand new in the Apple ecosystem and they're trying to think, is this a good time to jump in to getting an Apple Watch? And I have compelling reasons why I think the Apple Watch SE is definitely a winner for that. I think that a lot of people should actually consider this, even if you're coming from like a Series 6. And the reason for that is this year, Apple SE really did spruce up the Apple Watch SE. And what I mean by that is this year, the Apple Watch SE gets the same CPU or the same chip as the Apple Watch Series 8 and the Apple Watch Series Ultra. And that myself, I think that's a huge win. That means that if you use this watch for fitness, if you use it for anything, it's going to be very smooth and fast, and you're definitely going to notice the benefits of a fast and efficient CPU. And because they did not give a dumbed down version of the CPU or the chip just because it's an SE, Apple really did many people a favor. And for $250, which is $150 cheaper than the Series 8, that is something to really think about. Now, there are some features that are lacking here. For example, there's no temperature sensor. There is no ECG sensor. But these things are actually, I think, in my opinion, okay. There's no always on display. Of course, always on display is very cool. It's cool to have your display on, especially with nice watch faces like this. But for some people, it's not necessary. And previous Apple series watches, a lot of them did not have it, and it was fine. And as soon as you flick this, if you flick your wrist, like if you have it on your wrist and then you turn it, then it comes on. So I think that's more of a personal thing. And if you really need the all-day display and the temperature sensor, then of course, go with the Series 8. You're getting a fantastic watch with the Series 8. And the temperature sensor, from what I see right now, currently there isn't a lot of usage, but I'm sure in the future there would be more features and benefits coming in, so it is something to think about. But let's get back to the SE. Now, with all that being aside, this is a very fast and smooth watch. And I gotta say, from using it, I'll show you right now, okay? So you see this passcode coming on? If you're new to the Apple Watch space, the reason why this comes on is because it's not on the wrist. So it senses that it's not on the wrist. It could be stolen or lost. Then this passcode comes on and it protects your privacy and everything inside it. So it's a very smart feature. It's a very annoying feature for filming, but definitely a smart feature. And I just want to show you guys that, so I didn't turn it off. Okay? So if you're new in the Apple Watch space, that's how you're protected. Okay, so now let's go in. Of course, you have this big crown right here, and this crown does a lot of things. Like for example, it zooms in and zooms out. So as you can see already, very cool. You get to see all your apps, and all the apps that you see here are basically apps that you have on your phone. So if your phone is supported by the Apple Watch, then the apps would come in here, and a lot of the ones that I care about are here. You got your chats, you got your music, your YouTube music right here, you got calculator, of course you got, let's see, GPS, you got weather, you got compass, even stocks throughout the day. You got your messaging, Starbucks, if you need a coffee, just so much apps that you use throughout the day can be here. And of course, if you double click right here, it's going to take you straight to Apple Pay, which is very convenient. I live in New York City, so if you just tap this on an Omni these days, gets you right in, and you're right in the subway. If you're taking a bus, again, very convenient. So those are the things that Apple Watch SE really works well with, and you're really not losing any features when it comes to that. The vibration is very strong. You definitely are going to feel notifications coming in, and also I'd say that this year, like any other year, design is very premium. Aluminum, pretty light when you put it on your wrist, and the crown and everything just feels top notch, and I think it looks great. This is the smaller 40 millimeter, so when you're buying it, make sure that you know what size you want. If you have a bigger frame, you might want to get the 44 millimeter, and that one is $279. So not too much of an increase, but still something to consider. And of course, these bands are fantastic. As always, you just kind of adjust it depending on your size right here and tuck it in right here, so it looks very clean. And you can get multiple colors of the band. And the cool thing is with the SE is that you can get all the fancy bands that you see out there as long as it fits your watch size. So there's been a little bit of a variation of sizes from 39 millimeters, I think, to 41 millimeter for the smaller size. They're all gonna fit fine. So that's something to consider. You don't have to worry about not being able to find bands for this watch. There's so many customizations you can do. All right. The most important thing I'd say is to figure out what color you want for your watch, because this won't change, right? So this is silver right here. There's a starlight, which is a little bit more yellow, and then there is midnight, which is dark. So that's what you're gonna find for the SE. Just need to decide on that. Now, with that out of the way, let's just say, why is this another compelling reason to get? Now, if you're not too much interested in the ECG, things like that, and you're getting this for fitness, this watch is perfect for fitness. I mean, it's something that you can go ahead and carry around when you're running. As I was telling you earlier, there's so many apps here that you can use. Like for running, you can listen to music, it tracks your steps, your fitness right here. Anything that you want regarding fitness, this watch has, just like the Series 8. And also like swimming, right? You could even take this for a swim. You could do laps in it. It's fantastic. You could shower with it afterwards. Like, you could basically have this watch on you all day. It even tracks your sleeping cycles, whether you're getting good sleep, REM sleep, how much you move. All of that can be found in this Apple Watch SE. So what are you really missing? Not that much. It even tracks ovulation cycles for women, if you're interested in that this year. So that's something that's really cool. And I'd say that for $249.99, you're getting a very feature-packed watch. And if you're thinking about jumping into space and you're really not sure if you need the more expensive one or just, I'd say start with this. If you're not, I don't think you're gonna need the temperature, the ECG, unless your health, unless you feel this is more of a personal choice. If you know your health condition, depending on age and maybe your health condition, you might think those things are important. Definitely then go for the Series 8. But the other primary safety features have also been included in the SE. So there is crash detection, right? Something that none of us want to ever experience, but Apple felt like every watch should have it this year. So the SE also has the crash detection. It has even fall detection. So it does have safety features embedded into this watch, the critical ones. And I think even that's a very good, compelling reason to get the SE. And as I've said already, because of the new chip, everything on this just runs smooth, and it's everything. Just look at that scrolling. The Retina display on this is fantastic. Like, you cannot see the pixels unless you're like an inch away. But this is going to be on your wrist, so most likely this is kind of the distance that you're going to be using this from, and it looks fantastic. Even when it's very small, the apps are small, you can kind of see everything. Let's see here, go back to grid view, then you can just zoom out. Like even at this size, you can notify easily. You can take which apps are which just by looking at it. It shows you that the screen is fantastic, and I think that you're gonna love using this watch. And so there you have it, guys. I mean, I think that for this year, the Apple Watch SE is the most intriguing Apple Watch that they've released in a while. And I know the Ultra is something brand new. I don't have that right now, but you know, if you're really into doing outdoor activities, that might also be something that you're interested in. But definitely check this out. Go to your nearby Apple store and check it out. You're not going to see that much difference between this and the Series 8, except for when your wallet is paying for it, you'll definitely see the difference. All right, so if you guys have any questions, please leave in the comments below. I just got this watch. The battery life has been good. Hasn't really improved. It's still officially 18 hours. To me, that translates into charging every night. So not much, big improvement there, but that's okay. I'm used to charging every night, so that's fine. So yeah, let's talk about any questions that you have or any comments that you have. I would gladly answer anything as I use this more and more, and I find anything cool, I'll let you guys know. But there you go. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.